Hi everyone, and welcome to the bridge interface. This demonstration is for VCT 330 with the University of Phoenix. In this first week, we're really looking at bridge, and we're going to start working in Photoshop in week 2 to 5. So really, we're just working with pictures in the Adobe Bridge interface. The one thing you should really be aware about here is that you will need the output module for Bridge. If it's already not installed, you'll need to get the output module through the Adobe website and install it. This could really hang you up if you don't have that particular module. If you have problems installing the module or the module doesn't initially initiate, contact Adobe support. They are absolutely wonderful and they can help you get that module installed. So this is what the Adobe Bridge interface looks like on a Macintosh computer. I'm using my MacBook Pro with the Adobe programs. I am using CS6, but it is very similar to Bridge CC that you will be most likely using throughout the course. What Bridge does is Bridge organizes the images, and it also allows you to do some basic editing, and allows you to organize your images, rename your images, and other things like that, add metadata. So there's many uses to Adobe Bridge that we'll be discussing in our discussions in week 1. So for the week 1 assignment, you're asked to create a contact sheet that is bright green and has 5 images in it. Your images can be found anywhere. You can pull them from anywhere. So if you store them in your documents folder, if you store them out on your desktop. I've been storing some pictures in my pictures file. I also use the iPhoto library to store most of my pictures. But I did pull out 5 pictures and place them in my pictures file for this demonstration. So wherever your images are, you're going to want to navigate to that, so wherever you're storing those images. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to show you the output module and how to get this contact sheet created. So if you select them all, and normally if you just hold shift, you click on the first one and then hold shift, that will select all 5 of the images, and you can see it in the preview. This is how it would come out on your contact sheet. You can also rename them if you want to change the names on them. And as you can see, Bridge and Photoshop are very closely related. This basically just popped right up with that image that I could edit and then save back into Bridge. So that's really nice. Once I edit it, it's automatically saved. I can, re-pick it up. So that's really cool. So if I right click on this and I just hit rename, I can just rename the file. So maybe I want to say Maya and Fenrir. And this is Maya as a puppy. Again, this is not required. It will just, that's Maya. And then this is Fenrir. And this is Sybil. And these are my 5 images. So now I can't really, since I reorganized them, I'm going to have to hold my command key or your control key on a PC to select them all. If I go to my output module, you'll see it right across the top. It's not underneath the window, so it should be right across the top. These are all your different or your modules. So here's my output module. I want it to be a PDF. This is also where you're going to go to make your web gallery for your learning team project, is through the output module. So properly installing the output module is really important. So here's our PDF. I'm going to do the 5x8 contact sheet. It's been bouncing back and forth with the paper. So if it ends up being 8.5 by 11, that's really okay. I'm looking for the 5 thumbnails and the bright green or another different color. The colors really don't matter to me. So if you wanted something to be blue or purple, you could definitely do that for the background color. You can leave the 300 ppi, that's the high resolution for the images. You can crank up the quality if you want, depending on what the output's looking like. If you want clearer images, you're going to want to pick up this quality. These are your basic colors, but they're like bright. So there could be the green you could choose. But like I said, I'm not too particular on colors, so you could definitely pick something off the color wheel, make yours a little bit unique and different. It is a requirement to have a color. I'm just not going to be particular on that green color per se. You can leave everything alone. Um, this is what the layout is, how many images across, how many images down. You're only going to have 5 images, so they're going to be all across in one line. You can give it a page number if you want. You can give it a header, a footer. These are some additional options. They're not actually required for the assignment, but I always encourage you to meet the minimum project requirements and then play with it. Make some different choices. So maybe I want my text in cyan and a different type font. And then I'm gonna say save. So after, I want to view it after save too. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. I'm gonna save it as contact sheet 2. And then here is my contact sheet. You can see that there are 5 images across. That pink background I chose, plus the different font and font color. The actual completed project, if you just stick with the green and you don't rename anything and you don't change the font, will look like this. That's what your completed contact sheet will end up looking like for this assignment. So, I'm open to different colors, different fonts for the text, as long as you have the 5 images across and some sort of colored background for your contact sheet. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I look forward to seeing your assignment.